course, man. Like, I think when it comes to fitness, people tend to overcomplicate things. Like, you don't have to lift like Mr. Olympia, right? or Ronnie Coleman, right? These guys are experts in their field and their elite status, right? So they're gonna do whatever it is that they do. When it comes to the average person, you can really get in shape with just your body weight. You don't need all these equipments and bands and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks cool on the ground, right? But at the same time, like, really, all you need is yourself. Like, the world can really be your gym. I hate to say, like, it's very corny to say, but it's true. Like, the world really is your gym. You don't need any real equipment. You can get in shape just by simply body weight exercises. And I think people need to understand that, because it's like, I think a lot of them kind of get discouraged because, oh, I go to the gym and I don't know what to do. Well, you can do push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can do air squats, no weight, you can do dips, you can do modified pull-ups, so there's so many different things you can do with just your body weight. You don't need equipment for it. So I think people need to understand that. And I think that their fitness will go much further than it is.
Welcome, fellow lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and the Beard.
She's not ready.
She might not be ready. That's
fine.
All right. Someday she'll come on. Because we're good to the ladies.
Well, that was the first thing Mike said to me. He's like,
all chicks, huh?
Jeez.
So he's paying attention.
And you got your niche.
We do have a niche. And
I'm like, well.
And I'm finding out, like you hear podcasting, people talk about consistency is key, get them out at the same time, same day.
Right.
I'm also finding that means guests. And we went down a road, and when we veer from that road, things don't do quite as well. But I think tonight's is going to change that, because we got one handsome looking man on tonight.
For the ladies. This one's for the ladies. Think he'll flex?
I think he's just always flexing.
That's
I don't know if there's an unflexed state. I'm gonna
we'll find out.
We're talking to Max Solomon, who's a personal trainer out in LA for the Stars. And we got hooked up with him through Trace Austin's public relations, and
Melissa Rodriguez.
Yeah, Melissa contacted and said, "Hey, would you like to have Mac on the podcast?" And I said, "Will Mac get me in shape?" And she said, "Look at you. He's not a miracle worker.
He's not God."
She didn't say that. She's a nice lady.
Sure, yeah, we can work with that.
Yeah, the exact words. He can work with anybody. Yeah. No, I haven't asked, but I'm going to ask him, because when we get back from Nashville, we're going to Nashville this weekend. Woo!
Nashville.
I mean, this will come out after we're home from Nashville.
Why don't we, while we're at Nashville, work out?
Okay. You want to work out?
Sure.
All right. You want to go for a jog each morning?
I'm going to say, I was going to say, hotels usually got a workout room, but
we're in an Airbnb,
not in a hotel. Yeah.
But we're in we're like in a condo thingy. They might have one. They might have a gym. You want to do some cardio?
Yeah. I'll get that address from you.
Or you just want to jerk off, like really aggressively?
If we're dedicated, we do both,
because that'll cause a sweat on occasion.
That's workout.
So I'm gonna be hiring.
Hire him?
I'm gonna hire this Max Solomon as my personal trainer, and
he's got a program,
because I got to keep up with you. Because I heard you just hired what'd you just hire? Nutritionist. So she comes and makes your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for you. Oh, Jesus. Why did I assume she was a she? Is she a she?
She's a she.
She's a she. Okay. Why do I just assume a nutritionist would be a woman?
I'm not going to answer that.
That feels kind of sexist.
It is 100%, but that's probably true.
I think I feel that way because women are smarter when it comes to food. Guys will just put anything in their mouth, right?
Kind of like you. You'll put anything in your mouth.
I put a lot of shit in my mouth. Yeah. Anyway, so you hired yourself
Yep.
Nutritionist
to go over stuff, and number one was let's see what's going on with you, and
let's see what's going on with you
on your innards. And how do you look on the innards?
What are they? Is this like a colonoscopy? They stick a camera up your asshole?
Nope. It's all through Zoom. So I picked them because you're Nina.
You just bend over and
I bend over in front of the camera. So that's why that was out of whack. You should be like, why is this really out of there?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it was sideways because I had to get up there. I basically sat on that all the way to the
You're on
ground.
the table in the position that you're going
Down.
to need to be in for episode 100.
All the way down. My butt cheeks were on the table.
Hands and knees on the table.
Yep.
Episode 100 is coming soon, folks.
It is. So we're getting together a game plan to check it out. And number one thing we want to do is analyze my poop.
Now, what goes into okay, you're gonna have to explain the process. Do you shit on saran wrap and then just and send it, or
She sent me a kit.
okay?
So she sent me a kit. And the morning that was disgusting, but the morning of, I was like, I'm gonna do it this Monday morning.
Last Monday morning.
And you got to send it in. They got to get it and analyze it within 6 days. So you can't sit around once you poop
Why
it.
would you want to?
You don't. There's somebody out there that does.
Just leave it in your front seat of your car, waiting to mail
Drive
it.
around with it for a while.
Delightful.
And then that morning, I'm like, fuck, it just not.
You scared? It was scared.
I scared it away.
Yeah, it was like, I don't want to get analyzed.
I don't want to. Never a problem. So I went to work, and it was. I brought in coffee and donuts for the team
And loosen things up.
and I'm like,
Wait, did you collect your shit at work?
I thought about it because I'm like, I know I'm gonna, and then I was like, fuck, I can't wait, and I'm gonna waste it all. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. So went and looped at work, had our meeting, donuts, coffee, blah blah blah, and then like hour later, I'm at work going, all right, not wasting this. I'm going home.
Is it supposed to be the first poop of the day? Like a lot of times when
No, they didn't say that.
Pregnancy test is supposed to be the first pee of the day.
No, they didn't say that.
Okay. Well, then you had like 9 more chances.
Right.
So
Yeah. So I ran home. So I came home
okay.
but I thought about it. I'm like, well, I could bring it. I could do it at work, and then I could just run it to FedEx. But
You could just give it to the shipping guys that ship all the shirts.
I kind of could. Because it's it's FedEx pickup. You just had to go to FedEx pickup. So you know how you go order like fries and it's in those cardboard boats?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I had to shit in.
Wow. What if you had had like liquid diarrhea that day?
Then you go in the bag. So the day she told me we're gonna do this,
Yeah.
I went home and I'm like, haha, I did have diarrhea. Like, good thing she didn't send my kit today.
All right. So
And you don't want to pee in it.
oh, okay. Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So
Well, I think I have prostate issues. I don't pee a lot anymore when I poop.
I had the gloves. They give you gloves.
This is the worst 5 minutes. Yeah.
And it's a little. So
They give you gloves.
yeah, you got gloves, and you got it in a boat.
You have to.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you got to make sure you. I mean, I guess you miss. I don't know. You got to be pretty good.
What if you're holding the one end of it, the poop hits, it just collapses the boat?
You're fucked.
That's what I think would happen.
You could. Yeah. We got her good, but it was weird to be sitting on my counter. It was not. So what you had to do from left to right is it's a jar of liquid. You unscrew the top and a little shovel, and you had to take some from one, like the left, 4 times. I had to scoop 4 things to put in this thing and make sure the liquid rose certain.
It's like a COVID test.
Yeah. Stir it up and then shake vigorously for 30 seconds.
You had to make poop stew?
I had to make poop stew. Then put it in the box, put it in the FedEx, and ran to Walgreens and said, here you go. Ship her out.
Walgreens?
Yeah, they ship out FedEx.
Oh. Interesting. That's
It's all paid for and everything.
well, I would hope so. What is this? What is having
$430 to analyze my poop.
to have somebody look at your poop costs you $430?
Yep.
Wow.
And then I pay nutritionist to read it to me.
She reads your poop to you like a tarot card?
Something.
Or she
to
spread
report.
it out on the table and
Yeah.
like, oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
No more
She's
Cheetos.
like, lay off the peanuts.
Peanuts and corn. Well, that makes sense on why they told you to get rid of corn. Ping, ping. Is that the first thing they saw? Just corn and red peppers, baby. Red peppers are the same.
I don't know. She told me to eat peppers, actually.
Hmm?
Yeah, it told me to eat peppers.
Yeah.
That's
No,
peppers in the fridge.
I'm just saying they come out the same way corn does. Red
Mm,
peppers do. They don't really.
So let us know. How do you like our poop talk?
Oh, I'm guaranteeing. I feel bad for Max Solomon because nobody will make it to his interview. So,
Sorry, Mac.
yeah, they're all
You're
like,
a health guy. You get it. It's Everybody poops.
Well, I mean, I think it's a fitting night to talk about this because we're talking about getting healthier.
And we're going to get healthy. And how am I going to get healthy?
I'm going to get skinnier because I'm a fat motherfucker.
And I'm going to get.
I think I need to get gluten issues because how much weight have you lost since you glutened up? 20, 30?
20-ish.
Yeah.
Getting on 20. I can do obviously more. Fuck. So
Yeah,
that bread and all that shit. I mean, you can.
If I lose 20, I'll be to the weight where when I had my first back surgery, my doctor said, "You're fat. You need to lose weight." And I said to Leah this morning, I said, I want to get back to that weight just in case my back goes to shit again and I have to see him. At least I can be like, I never lost the weight. I don't have to be like, I gained 30 pounds. Because he's a no nonsense, no bullshit.
And he'll be like, now we know why you're back for more back problems.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I did more on.
I did a lot more. I was up to 260.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm fat as fuck.
I'm 185 right now.
What were you at your heaviest? You were in the 200s, weren't you?
Yeah, I had like 205-ish.
Yeah, I have got to fucking lose weight. So
at times,
this guy comes at the right time because I'm going to be like, hook me up. I'm going to be like, hey,
get on a program.
We're going to put you.
What are you going to do? What do you think you're going to do?
We're going to put your episode out on our ultra popular YouTube channel. You're going to give me a little free coaching.
There you go.
Win-win.
I wonder how many times that's going to be one of my questions is. So people you run into, how many times are like, hey, what can I do for this? What? Well,
I want to say.
And you're like, I don't even know you.
I want to say, what better promo for Max Solomon than a before and after of.
True. Oh, there you go. There it is. There it is. There it is.
And then he comes back on 6 months from now, and I'm down to a svelte 215, rocked up. All because I listened to every word Mac Solomon told me.
Well, he's got programs for you.
People will be flocking. People will be flocking.
He's got programs.
People.
He's got a company.
Will be flocking.
We'll talk about it.
I am your perfect before and after, Mac Solomon.
You could be.
I know. I would be honest. Like if 4 months later I showed up and I still look like the fat slob I am, I would be honest. I'd be like, but look, it's not Max Solomon. Okay. I didn't listen to a word he said. So, I mean, to be fair, he's in Los Angeles. He can't just come over to my house and whoop my ass. So I'm pretty safe.
And if he's yelling at you over Zoom, you just click.
Fuck you. click.
You're not very nice right
now.
Oh,
the internet wasn't working. Sorry.
So yeah, there's that program. We'll see.
I have a feeling this guy is gonna. To be fair, I have not talked to him at all.
No,
via messages, anything.
Focused. I think he's focused, intense.
I just have that feeling this guy. You're gonna want to run through a brick wall after we talk to this guy. Not because he's boring, because he's motivating.
Motivating you.
Yeah.
He's got his program.
Yeah.
He's incorporated some stuff. We'll let him tell you.
Some stuff.
He's made it. It's not your everyday program that everybody can do. He's got.
Wait, you can do most of them?
I can. I mean, I might die, but I can do them.
All right. Well, the next time you see us, you'll see him.
Welcome. There you go.
There it is.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, fellas?
How are you?
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Having a great evening. Great.
Yeah, I had to reach out and be like, okay, I'm not gonna be sitting here drinking some big sugar drink and like that's gonna be no.
Amazing.
We like to cater too, so
hey, I'm drinking water right now, man.
That's her. That's why you look like that and I look like this. Don't worry about it. You're good.
There's a reason.
Hey, don't worry. We already introed you, and I've got a little. Well, we got to talk. So
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
All right. So we're joined by Max Solomon, personal trainer and owner of Project X Fitness.
Project Fitness.
Project Fitness.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we became familiar with you through Melissa. Your PR person reached out to us, and we said, of course, we'd love to talk to him because I need a personal trainer. So let's talk.
I'm here, man. Happy to help. Shoot. Go ahead, shoot.
All right. So where did the love for fitness begin? Have you always been fit, or were you a fat kid who decided I gotta?
That's a nice intro question.
No, I love it. Go ahead. No, I love it. Nah, man. I was always an athlete, man, growing up. Like I played damn near every sport growing up. High school kind of focused more on the football and basketball side. Ended up playing college football for a year. And then that's when I, transitioned into fitness. And that's kind of where, I am now. So
nice. Let me guess. Safety.
Yeah. There you go. Mark, you knows his football.
Yeah, you got the body stuff for safety.
Yeah, that's a good guess. That's right.
Yeah.
Good guess.
Where did you grow up?
So I grew up in the Bay Area. Was born in Oakland, California, and then raised majority of my life in Hayward, California. So now I live in LA. So it's a definitely different culture, a different experience. I don't know if you guys have been to LA before, but it's definitely a place that you won't forget if you decide to leave. So,
we got to visit for a weekend, but that's
we were out there for a long weekend back in 2018. So I actually got a nice LA tattoo while I was out there. So
so you loved it then.
Oh yeah, it's nice. I mean, we were out in Hollywood and we came out for some Dave Matthews shows and we were in Hollywood and it was fun.
It was fun. We had a great.
It's definitely a nice city to visit.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Right now it's a little expensive, just things are going up. Crime is going up out here.
Yeah.
So a lot of folks, they're starting to go elsewhere, either down south or, where it is. So
the big exodus to Austin, it seems like half of LA has moved to Austin.
Austin, I was just in Houston last weekend. So a lot of LA folks are in Houston right now.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of where the new city is going to be, or the new move for everybody is Houston. So it's going to be crazy the next couple of years.
Nice.
So for the crime going up in LA, they need to get muscles to be able to defend themselves. So I don't know if you want to use that as a publicity.
I mean, I can't do that against guns and knives and all that. Man, so, muscles only go so far, man.
Muscles ain't bulletproof.
Yeah, man. So, they can
but guns and knives you can run away from. That's where you want to be fit for that, because that's where I'm going. I'm running.
I don't want no parts of that, man. So, I try to just stay low key out the way, just try to be aware of my surroundings, because, it's the climate right now is kind of crazy. So I just pray it all comes down. So
yeah, let's hope so.
So did you get into personal training then right out of college? Is that kind of where things got started?
During college, actually.
Oh, okay.
I got certified in 2015.
Okay.
So that's kind of where my whole journey started. I started working at a corporate gym in the Bay Area. And then from there, I kind of moved out here 2016, and I was still going to school while still training on the side as well. So, I graduated from Cal State LA in 2019, right before COVID. So thank God I graduated before COVID.
Right.
I don't think I could do that online thing, man. Can we cuss? Or is it
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I couldn't do that online shit. Like, I don't know how kids do it these days or how they did it during COVID, but for me, man, like, it's already hard enough for me to be in the class.
Right.
To be, online, that's just it's a whole different ballgame. So thank God I graduated, and then that's when I became really full-time. So been doing it ever since.
Nice.
So at what point did you say, all right, I can make a living at this. This is gonna be good?
It was crazy, man. During COVID, actually, like, really when a lot of gyms were shut down. Thank God, my guy G, he owns G-Train Fitness in North Hollywood. He still allowed, certain trainers to come there, train their clients and stuff like that. And he also had his own classes. So he would open up the parking lot of the gym, and he ran all his classes out there. So I started doing the same thing. And really, in that area, we were probably like the only gym that was maybe open in that Valley area. I think it was us and maybe one other person at Woodland Hills. But besides that, like, really everybody started coming to my classes, like everybody.
Yeah.
So I just started seeing people come in, like my class would grow from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20. I think the biggest I had was like 25 one night.
Wow.
And it was like that consistently, you know, because there was no gyms open.
Yeah.
So I started to see like the clientele just start to, you know, shoot up. My in-person training as far as the one-on-ones, that started to go up. So I'm like, okay, like the money started coming in. I'm like, okay, I know I can make a living off of this. This is, you know,
yeah.
Do something you love. That's the best
and
part, isn't it?
I love doing it. I love doing it. So it didn't seem like work to me. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy going to work every day and just doing what I love and making money. So it's amazing.
Well, making money's good.
Yeah. And COVID was bad for some businesses, but a lot of people decided they were going to get in shape during COVID. So I imagine that was nice for the uptick too. You know, like people were worried about their health a little more and wanted to be healthy. So
I lost 20 pounds during COVID.
What? How?
Yeah. Cause man, so like I had gained a lot of weight, like more weight than I normally, you know, can carry. So I was kind of overweight for my size. So during COVID, I was just like, you know what, this is time for me to get back in shape. You know, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way: running, push-ups, pull-ups, you know, squats, air squats, boxing, and you know, just things like that. So I probably lost maybe 15, 20 pounds in like 6 to 8 weeks.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice. Well, yeah. And I you know, obviously following your Instagram page, and you do a lot of workouts that are, I mean, just kind of what I don't mean simple that anybody can do, but simple in like what you're using for equipment, and you're using kettlebells, you're using free weights, all that kind of stuff, where anybody can do this in their living room if they have to.
Of course, man. Like I think when it comes to fitness, people tend to overcomplicate things. Like you don't have to lift like Mr. Olympia, right? or Ronnie Coleman, right? These guys are experts in their field and their elite status, right? So they're gonna do whatever it is that they do. When it comes to the average person, you can really get in shape with just your body weight. You don't need all these equipments and bands and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks cool on the ground, right? But at the same time, like really all you need is yourself. Like the world can really be your gym. I hate to say, like it's very corny to say, but it's true. Like the world really is your gym. You don't need any real equipment. You can get in shape just by simply body weight exercises. And I think people need to understand that, because it's like, I think a lot of them kind of get discouraged because, oh, I go to the gym and I don't know what to do. Well, you can do push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can do air squats, no weight. You can do dips, you can do modified pull-ups, you know? So there's so many different things you can do with just your body weight. You don't need equipment for it. So I think people need to understand that. And I think that their fitness will go much further than it is.
Yeah. So tell us about Projext Fitness. Where did Projext Fitness come from? And
so for me, I've always been about self-improvement and goal setting. And when it comes to the word project, that's essentially what it is. It's about, you know, you working towards a certain goal to achieve. So I kind of use that as basically my main brand. So Projext Fitness is constantly always working on yourself for a certain goal, you know? So whenever I achieve a certain goal I may hit, okay, on to the next one. So it's always just that revolving, you know, I guess, meaning of the word that kind of just keeps me going and never complacent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just use that the project brand is just, I use that for everything, for the fitness, now into the clothing, you know, and then maybe into another business I decide to. I might do project films, I might do project real estate, project, whatever the case is, you know. Something that's always based around building and goal setting and, you know, results. Like, I'm a firm believer in that. So like, you know, I wish I was rocking my merch right now. I don't know why I'm not, but
well, that's a good question. Why aren't you?
But
we can edit it out if you want to go get it.
Oh man, it's all right. Don't worry about it. They'll find it. They'll find it.
Well, yeah, we'll make sure they find it.
Yeah, but yeah, man, like that's kind of just been my main, you know, persona is just someone that's always been about just building and goal setting and just self-improvement, getting 1% better every day. So I just try to, you know, keep that same mindset every day, that if I'm going into work, working with a new client, attacking a new project, it's just, you know, it all just, you know, comes together. So
so what do you do when a goal doesn't you don't meet the goal, you fail. How do you combat that? What do you got advice for telling when I don't get my goals every day? So
I feel like you only fail when you give up. So for me, like I've just always been a person to really, when my mind is set on something, I don't like to just call it quits and all right, that's it. Oh, okay, I didn't bench this today, or I didn't, I wasn't able to lose 5 pounds this week. All right, I'm done. No, just keep going. Eventually you're gonna get there. If it didn't happen right away, that's just an outcome. That's not failure. Failure is only when you decide to, okay, that's it, I'm done. On to the next thing. So I don't look at something as I failed. It's just an outcome.
Can always move on. Extend your goal.
Yeah, it's just about perspective. That's all.
Right. Yeah. And it's just because it's not achieved today doesn't mean it's never going to be achieved. So
right. Yeah. We all have goals. You guys had goals for this podcast, right?
Yeah.
You guys had goals for your individual selves. It didn't get built in one day.
You're absolutely right.
Yes. These things take time just with life. That's just life, period. So I'm working on being more patient with certain things. I think we all have certain patience, like our tolerance for certain things are different, but for me, especially when it comes to my goals, I'm learning to be more patient because I think that's one thing that, I'm trying to get better at. So I know that, my goals aren't going to happen overnight. It's just about me constantly working at them every day.
Yeah. And it can be easy to get frustrated when goals aren't happening as quickly as you want them to. And
yeah, I mean, just think about all the people that want to lose weight or get in shape, when they don't see when they don't see, their goals happen, if they didn't see any change in their body or they gain weight, that might be so discouraging for somebody, so it's a process, man. So it's just, you just got to keep working on it. Eventually, you'll get there if you believe in it though.
Yeah. So tell us about the class. Is it the HIIT aerobics?
Yes,
class?
sir. So HIIT aerobics is basically a hip hop HIIT class, aerobics class.
And what is HIIT?
HIIT is high intensity interval training.
Okay.
So basically you're working out multiple muscle groups at the same time with having limited rest breaks in between.
Okay.
So that's essentially what my class is. And the aerobics part is everything is in sync with music.
Okay.
So we work out to the beat of the music.
Oh.
So we all tie that into one workout, and it's amazing, man. Right now, I was able to put together a tour, HIIT aerobics tour. That's going to be a 4-city tour. So I just got back from Houston last weekend. So I just did a class out there.
Yeah.
So you travel to other cities.
Yeah.
To teach classes. That's crazy. That's awesome.
That was my first city I traveled to. So that was the first ever time I did a class outside of LA, which is crazy for me.
And when you got do you schedule like a bunch? How many people come? I mean, how many people did you see over the weekend or whatever?
Man, I had about 15 to 20 people in the gym. So I had a couple folks out there I knew. So I just had them spread the word. We had a flyer for it.
Yeah.
Letting them know, hey, it's gonna be a free class. So I had like 22 people sign up. So it was great, man. Everybody loved it. They want me back next week. Actually, obviously I can't go. But, I'll be back soon. But I love Houston. Our next city that we're going to is Santa Clarita out here in California.
Okay.
And then San Diego, and then back here to LA. So it's just doing a little 4-city tour, just trying to get the name out there, the brand, more awareness, and also, sell more online training.
Yeah, for sure.
I just launched my online training program last month. So that was kind of the basis of this whole tour, was to get more awareness, not for myself, but also to get more online clients in different cities. So
yeah, absolutely.
Keep it expanding. Yeah.
And you come from a DJing background, right? And you put together the playlist for all your classes and stuff.
Yeah,
that's gotta be fun. I imagine a lot of hip hop.
Oh yeah, it's a hip hop class.
Okay,
so, sometimes I throw some old school in there, some top 40 stuff.
Sure.
But a majority of it is a hip hop class. I kind of just use my when I was growing up. I started DJing at 15, so I kind of learned how to read the crowd and also know what type of songs to play. you know,
Yeah.
in certain environments. So I kind of use that same approach to my classes. And, you know, pretty soon people love the music more than they actually love the workout.
Yeah.
So a lot of folks will tell me like I love the class, but I love the music more than the actual workouts. No,
Yeah, can I get the playlist?
right? And I get that. I get that damn near every class. It's like, what playlist do you have? What?
So do you have to like I know in DJing a lot of it is based on beats per minute. Do you have to like you work that into the training? So like when they're resting, the beats get slower, and when they
No, so I don't actually make the playlist.
Okay.
I kind of just I find different playlists on different websites.
Okay.
I actually have an app. I don't know if anybody does fitness on here that's watching, but you can go to what is it called? 1 second here. It is called Fit Radio. So
okay.
Yeah, it's called Fit Radio. You can sign up for about $20. You get billed every 3 months. So it's $20 every 3 months.
Okay.
And you can damn near find any playlist on there from hip hop to country to rock to anything. And you can kind of just, you know, use that as your playlist if you're just chilling, if you're on vacation, whatever the case is. So I kind of just use that for my classes.
Nice.
So do you listen to the playlist and build the exercises to that playlist, or do you spontaneous do it when your classes happen?
Yeah, like I always act like I'm a musician, like a rapper, or like how guys just freestyle off the top of their head. That's kind of how I am with the classes. I don't ever go into a class saying, okay, I'm gonna do this, and that, because again, coming from my DJ background, you have to read the crowd.
Yeah.
So I might, if I put together a whole workout, you know, prior to class, well, somebody that comes there may not be able to do that move.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
I have to adjust on the fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's cool because then it keeps
tone it down or something if somebody's older like me.
Right.
Exactly.
And it keeps your classes fresh. Like they're never going to be going to the same class twice because it's gonna.
Exactly. So you just gotta make sure you adjust to the people that's in there. Make sure everybody can do it and everybody's having a good time as well. So that's kind of like the thing you gotta really pay attention to. It's more than just a workout. It's really just like you gotta be aware of your surroundings and your environment.
Yeah, I read it's like a party. You're at a party when you're working out.
Definitely, it's definitely a party. It's like a concert. You know, that's kind of how I look at it. Like me performing in front of, you know, a crowd or whatever like that. Especially when I have like the headset on. You know, when I do my like those bigger classes with like 20, 30, 40, 50 people.
Yeah,
like I have the headset on, so like the mic's there, the music. I might have a DJ. So it's fun. You know.
Yeah.
It keeps it fun. It keeps it fresh. So I love it, man.
How long of a classes are they?
That's only like 45 minutes.
Okay.
So even you can do it.
Anybody can do it, man. This is all fitness levels, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, like this is, you know, most of the time, I don't know if you've seen the videos, but most of it's all women in there.
Yeah.
And people think it's a women class. It's not a women class. It just happens to be filled with women.
Sure.
I wonder why.
You know, I'm not mad at it. Hey, I'm not complaining. Hey,
not complaining.
Believe me,
I'm not complaining. But if you're, you know, guys, I've had guys come in the past. I encourage them to come, but they just don't want to come for whatever reason.
Well, they're idiots because I mean, the odds are good. If there's,
it would think it'd be more fun. I'd rather dance with a room full of girls than a room full of guys.
Right?
Me too. So. Like I got, you know, homeboys, they're like, Mac, man, you got to hook me up with this girl. I'm like, listen, this is not the love connection. You want to come meet her, you have to come to class.
Yeah, you get your ass to class and do the work.
Yeah, then do the work. You know, I think a lot of guys are kind of afraid of, you know, messing up in front of the girl, or they can't keep up to the workout. You know,
yes,
you can't think like that, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's 100%. I don't want her to see me all flushed and red. And, you know, struggling to catch my breath. Yeah, when I'm trying to pick her up.
She's probably doing the same thing you are. So
yeah, absolutely.
Right. So, that's what I think is funny. People think like other people are actually paying attention to them struggling at the gym. No, they're going through their own struggle.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's funny you bring that up because that is one thing that most people don't go to the gym.
Right.
Because of that. They think that everybody's watching them when really no one gives a fuck about you. They're really doing their own thing. So like they might think, oh, am I doing this correctly? Is someone looking at me? Well, like they really don't care. Like they're kind of there to do their business and move on. It's just like it's a psychological thing.
Well, you know, it's an issue. Like Planet Fitness built a whole empire based on the people that, you know, are afraid to go to the gym. Like their whole credo is, you know, you can be comfortable here.
Right.
So yeah,
I would think it'd be the opposite, that if you're doing something wrong, people that are gym rats are going to be like, hey, you're going to get hurt. Let me show you how to do it right. You know, they're going to help you.
You would actually want that, you know.
Yeah. Nobody wants them to get hurt.
Yeah, save yourself from potential injury or just looking stupid, you know. So I think, you know, people just got to get over it, man, and just go in there.
Well, that's the preach that you got to do is, you know, just don't worry about how you look. Just go have fun. Right? Dance like no one's watching, or what?
Dance like no one's watching. Yeah. So tell us about the online classes. Where do people find them, and what are they like pre-recorded kind of workouts, or?
So basically the online training is basically, I like to say, an accountability program.
Okay.
You know, it's more than just me giving you exercises and a meal plan. I'm constantly checking in with you. I'm asking you, hey, what did you eat today? Hey, did you follow the plan? Did you follow the meal plan? Did you do this? Did you do that? So I'm constantly on you because I want to see you get the results you came to me for.
Yeah.
Right. So how it works is basically they fill out the questionnaire. I go based off of that, and then I start building their program. So they might say, hey, Mac, I want to start to slim down a little bit. I want to tone up a little bit. I want to build my back. Okay. So I'm going to make you a program based off of your goals. Right. So everything is, I have video demonstrations, and the exercises are written out by repetitions to sets to how much you should be lifting at this point, your rest period. So it's all week by week. So it's a 4-week program. And yeah, man, like it's very simple to follow. You just pull your phone out, you see the video, you see the workout, and you just go do it. And then you follow the meal plan that I give you based off of, you know, your diet restrictions and all that other stuff. I'm telling you how much to eat and what to eat as well. So it's not just me saying, okay, just eat chicken, fish, steak, and all that stuff. No. I'm giving you actually 1/2 cup of this, 2 ounces of this, 6, you know, like a cup of this. So it's very detailed, and I'm very big on the details. So
it's, I was going to say it's personal trainer and nutritionist kind of all in one.
Basically.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's basically what the whole accountability thing is. I'm making sure that you're following this because I want you to, you know, get what you came here for. It's not about the money for me. Like, it's about me getting you what you want. You want
results.
Oh, exactly. So we need to get you to your goals, but I got to make sure that you're actually going to follow it. You know?
So I was thinking of this earlier, patience. You were talking about patience before, but patience with your clients.
Yeah.
You go back, you check in, and they're like, nope, I didn't do it. Nope, I didn't. I had 3 cheeseburgers. How,
you know what
kind of patience do you have for that?
I don't have a lot of patience for that. Especially if I'm really like giving you more than you're giving me.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, I did something where I gave, you know, just specials. Hey, the first person to name the street I grew up on gets a free program. Just little things like little giveaways, right?
Yeah.
So I did that for a couple people, and a couple of them, they were actually, you know, they actually did it. Cool. A few of them didn't even open up the program, bro. So I can tell. So I can tell who's actually opened up the program, who's seen the workout, who's done the workout.
Oh shit.
So people think that, oh yeah, and he's not gonna know. No, I have everything here on my phone. So
accountability, right?
For the people that didn't even like open it for like a whole week or two, I kind of just like deactivated their profile because I don't waste my time.
Yeah,
right.
You know, somebody else could have used it.
So can you go from both, you know, the mean personal trainer to the soft? Like if I say somebody like me, when I want a personal trainer who's going to cuss me out and you know,
that's me.
I need the guy who screams, but there's also people obviously who need kind of the praise and the
kind of like what you're saying, read your crowd.
Yeah. So for me, man, I'm the asshole that you need.
That's what I like.
That's what I always say that. You know, there's assholes, but there's assholes that you need.
Yes.
That's a good way to put it.
I'm more of a player's coach. I understand where you're going through because I've been in that position.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a lot of coaches that have played the game that they're coaching get along so well with the players because they've been in that position. I'm kind of that type of guy because I understand where they're coming from. So I know how to talk to them in a certain way as opposed to someone who's, you know, who hasn't.
Yeah.
So I kind of like I show tough love because that's kind of how I was raised, you know, playing sports and just, you know, growing up. I had the tough love. So that's kind of all I know. I can't really hold your hand like that, you know. I can probably do it for the first day or two, you know, just to, you know, soften you up and keep your guard down. But you know, after that, it's kind of like, okay, we got to get to work. Like this is no more games, you know. So then I'm gonna start. Then the players coach, the asshole that you need is gonna start coming out. It's gonna start showing himself. So that's kind of who I am. But I mean, people love it. Like it never. I know how to not cross lines and cross boundaries. Again, it comes from me understanding, reading people, reading rooms, and you know the energy. I know when to push and when not to push. I know when to scale back and when not to scale back and to go harder. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. So people, you know, I think they forget I've been doing this since I was like 20 years old. I'm 27 now. So they think they can still run game on me like I haven't seen every book, you know. So I had this one girl say, "Hey, Mac, I can't come to tonight's session. I'm in pain." And I've heard this so many times. I know this. I've seen this play before, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, are you in pain or are you sore? It's two different things.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sore. Okay, I'll see you tonight. You can't play like I've been doing this too long. So it's like I know the ins and outs. I know all the little tricks and secrets. Like you can't do it with me.
And you're supposed to be sore.
Right. Yeah. So
right. I mean,
like, you know, they try to they think I'm dumb. I'm goofy. When it comes to you can't run game on me, man.
But you have fun. Seems like you have fun while you're doing it.
We have fun, man. We always gotta have fun. You know, we're all like obviously we're there to work and get the job done, but at the same time, you have to have fun when you're working too. It can't just all be about business 24/7. You know.
All right. So speaking of fun, I'm going to ask the hacky personal trainer question.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a cheat day, and what is your cheat? You know, do you believe in the cheat day, and or what's your philosophy on that?
Man, I was just in Houston, Texas, like I just told you. So I don't know if you guys been to Houston, Texas, or Texas in general, but the food out there is not trainer friendly.
Right.
So,
nope.
Let me tell you something. It was a work trip, but it was also kind of a vacation trip as well. So I kind of let my hair down, you know, and I enjoy myself. But man, listen, I always say that, you know, life is about balance. It can't always be serious. It can't always be fun. Like there has to be a happy medium between everything, you know? So as long as you're putting more good in your body than bad, you know, that's fine. And as long as you're doing the work, working out, staying in the gym 3 times a week, you know, doing your cardio, drinking your water, you can do these things. You can have a White Claw or two. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you if you go out to the bar Friday night and have a couple drinks with some friends, you know? Well, just know that we have a session the next morning, so I expect your ass to be there.
Yeah.
Right. If you're going.
1 second. I forgot to plug the laptop in. I don't want to lose you.
Yeah. So
he's got a pub with a battery, so you're good.
Yeah. So it's just about, you know, the good outweighing the bad for me.
So when you were in Houston, did you have a big old steak or barbecue ribs or something? Because that I don't know which one I'd pick because they're both delicious.
You know what's crazy? I didn't get to do the whole the barbecue, the Texas barbecue thing. I didn't get to do it, man.
So good.
Unfortunately, I wasn't. Yeah, unfortunately, there wasn't really any spots around me that did because I wanted the authentic barbecue.
Yeah,
I wanted the real deal, but I was kind of in the little bougie part of Houston, so I wasn't gonna get that. So I had to go to the real Houston. But next time, for sure, that's gonna be on my bucket list. So
that's the good stuff.
Yeah,
so I gotta ask for people who don't want to drink White Claw but want to have a couple cocktails. What is there a liquor you recommend for drinking that's better than some of the other ones if you're looking, you know?
Tequila, anytime it's clear, depending on the brand, and my go-to is tequila.
Okay.
If you want to keep it really healthier, like really healthy, I would go with a tequila soda.
Yep.
Because that's also like a White Claw is like 100 calories or something like that per cup. So it's very light. And it kind of gets the job done. You drink two or three of those things, it's gonna get the job done. But dark liquor kind of holds more calories and it has a lot more sugar, kind of keeps you bloated a lot, So champagne as well is another good one.
Oh, really?
Champagne is actually light in calories as well.
Okay, I didn't know that.
A lot of athletes drink champagne when they're out and about because if they start drinking dark liquor, they start getting out of shape.
Yeah.
So they like to do the whole champagne type of thing and just keep it light like that. Tequila and of course wine. Can't go wrong with wine. Wine is another good one. Red wine, my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. I always thought the athletes did the champagne just to show off. Like I can afford this and stuff.
That too.
But it's good for you.
That too. Yeah. So, it's just little ways around, but they get the job done for sure.
Yeah. Well, we had to ask that question. We're cocktails with dimples in the so
right.
We had to get.
Hey man, I love a good cocktail, man. I'm
right.
not opposed to alcohol. I love a good cocktail or two.
How much water do you put home a day?
Man, I try to drink damn near a gallon of these a day, of these a day, in like the whole bottle. Sometimes I don't always do it, but I try my best. But I try to put down a whole gallon of these a day. So
all right, so let's start talking.
Go ahead. Well, I was curious on when you're talking about your gym and the COVID before it gets too far into something else.
Yeah.
Was there any resistance for holding classes during that time? I mean, I get it; it's outside, and that's brilliant. But how'd you get away with it?
For me, I was, real. I was a little hesitant at first, only because I didn't know how people were gonna react to it. But I just decided, like, okay, as long as we're following safety protocols, safe distance, mask on everybody. Let's try it out. So people loved it, man. Like I announced I was holding a class one night and they just started showing up, man. They were anxious to work out. They wanted to work out.
I believe that, yeah.
People were like, they were tired of being in the house and being cooped up all day. So
absolutely.
They were really just excited to start working out again and, drop that weight. So I was like, hey, we gotta hit.
So were you blaring music out in the parking lot and everybody was apart, screaming to get to the people in the back?
So we had some complaints with some neighbors, man. I didn't have the best responses for certain neighbors, man. I think one day it was a Saturday, man. I had like a customer appreciation day, right? So we had a DJ, we had a catering service, and it was a free class. So I had like 30 people out there.
Yeah.
I told my boy, he was DJing. I'm like, man, turn this shit up. Like, we're gonna go crazy over here. Like, this is, and I had this one guy, man, he just was not having it. He came out with a bat and his dog. And I didn't see him coming because I was like facing this way and he was coming at me from like kind of behind me. And the owner, he saw him coming and he was like, whoa, like, what are you like? So I didn't notice until I turned around and I was like, whoa, what the hell? Like, it was crazy. I have it on camera. Like, so my friend Morgan, she was recording it, man. So it was crazy, man. So I didn't know what he was going to do with that bat.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's scary.
It was crazy.
Just because the music's too loud.
Because the music was too loud.
That's a cranky old man right there.
That was crazy. So that was crazy, but we didn't have no problems after that. It was all good.
Made it through. I just tried to, in my head, visioning driving by and all these people are, hip hop working out in the parking lot. Music.
Hey, man, people love it.
Yeah, right.
Some people loved it. Some people wanted to hop in, like just random people. I'm like, come on, man, everybody, like I just want everybody to come in through and just try it out, And then you had the people that were calling the cops and screaming, "Turn that shit down!" So but that was expected though.
If
Sure.
it's too loud, you're too old, right?
Right. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I
All
wish
right.
I had it.
So let's talk about me. I got your perfect. I have got your perfect promotion, the before and after of me. So I want to lose belly fat. Where do I start?
Be honest. If nothing you can do with them,
Yeah,
I understand.
If I'm a
No,
hopeless cause,
no, definitely not a lost cause. This is a simple solution. We have to look into your lifestyle. So how many days a week? So let's do a quick little consultation.
yeah, let's do it.
All right. So I don't know your name, sir.
Oh, I'm Dean. Dean and Kevin.
Kevin. Okay. So Dean, how many days a week are you working out?
Zero.
And how many hours out the day are you sitting?
10.
Okay. So is it safe to say you kind of live sedentary?
Yeah, I have a desk job, so
Okay.
So
you're sitting down a lot. So that means your posture is going to be kind of, misaligned.
for
And you're
sure.
not working out. So your muscles are going to be a little underactive. Do you have any back issues or issues?
I've had 2 back surgeries.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. From what?
I had microdiscectomies. I had like squeezed discs or whatever. That I can't think of the word, where your discs collapse or whatever.
Oh, you had the what is that thing called?
They just go in there and clean them out quickly.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know exactly what you had.
Let's call it microdiscectomy.
Slip disc, or slip disc. Okay, bulging disc.
Yeah.
But okay. So what are you eating?
I'm fixed. I mean, the back is fixed and the back feels good now. So
okay.
So the back, I can't use the back as an issue or as an excuse. The back is fine.
Okay. So what are you eating on a day-to-day basis?
Oh man,
this will be good.
Oh man, a lot of shit. I drink a lot of Mountain Dew.
Okay.
I eat a lot of sugar. I'm not. I have. There's nothing healthy about me right now. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. What did you have for breakfast today?
Breakfast sandwiches from Well, you don't know from the convenience store.
Okay.
So, a couple sausage, egg, and cheese.
Couple.
2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them. What? Yeah, 2 of them. I got a lot to fill. A lot of space.
Okay. So basically, man, like when it comes down to it, it's about your overall lifestyle. So we have to change your overall lifestyle. Like we got to get you moving, and we got to get you on a meal program. Basically, that's the only way this is going to work.
100%.
We also have to cut out a lot of the, certain things that you're eating. Number one is the soda. If you cut out soda, that's half the battle right there.
I know.
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
With this whole desk thing, is a standing desk something you recommend? Does that help at all?
A standing desk? I mean, it would help because it's better than you sitting all day.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes people lean, people are like, you always want to make sure have a good posture, standing up straight, shoulders are back, chest is up. So you're not always going to be doing that if you're standing up most of the time, especially at a desk. So I just always recommend you getting up every now and then and just kind of moving, stretching, and of course, just exercise overall is always going to trump all of that. So the biggest thing that we need for you right now, Dean, we need you to drink more water.
Yeah, I drink 0 water.
Yeah, we need you to drink more water. That's going to flush out all the toxins and bad stuff in your body.
Let me ask you a question about water.
Yeah.
Is it like they make that like that Mio stuff and to flavor your water? Does that kind of negate the goodness of the water, or is it okay to use that kind of stuff?
I think it kind of just depends on, people who have a certain preference. Like some people like flavored water.
Yeah.
It kind of just like, sometimes people just don't like drinking water by itself. It's kind of like bland, it's kind of boring, so that's why a lot of restaurants, they put lemons, they put oranges in there just to kind of give it a little more kick,
Yep.
But yeah, it's not really a big deal.
Okay.
But we got to get you as far as the meal plan, we got to get you on a high protein diet. Okay. So we got to get you eating a lot cleaner, complex carbohydrates, potatoes, rice, whole grains, things like that. The proteins, chicken, ground turkey. What else? Steak.
Okay.
Every now and then. Don't want to eat too much of that.
Is too much like so? I shouldn't eat red meat every night.
No, you don't want to eat too much red meat. Red meat's okay every now and then, but you kind of want to just stick with just the lean proteins, like the white meat, the white chicken, the salmon. Salmon is probably like one of the best proteins you can get because of the omega-3 fatty acids.
Okay.
So is very good for you. But yeah, proteins, vegetables. How much vegetables are you eating a day?
Is sausage a vegetable? Because he had 2 of them.
No, it's not a vegetable. But
so then 0.
Yeah. Okay. So
my Mountain Dew is cherry flavored, so I'm eating fruit, right? That's
oh man. Yeah. So we just gotta change that up, man. We just gotta get you on a very stricter diet. Okay. We gotta cut out the sugars. We gotta cut out all the processed foods. We gotta get you eating towards your macronutrients, proteins, the healthy fats, the complex carbohydrates, the vegetables. Got to get you more water, and we got to put you on an exercise program.
Well, I'm telling you, Mac, I could be your ultimate success story. You could use me as advertisement. We could just take the before, put me on your plan, take the after. I'll admit if I didn't listen to every word you said.
Listen, as long as you're hearing it, I did my job. So like most people, they don't know where to go. They don't know what they need to be eating. They don't know what to do. So, the whole point of a consultation is to kind of give you the information. And now it's like, okay, I'm going to give you a choice. Do you think you can do it by yourself? Or do you think that now you need a coach to further guide you along the way to get you to your goals a lot quicker?
Right. And yeah, I'm definitely all about accountability. That's what I said. Like, I need somebody who can get in my face and make me feel like a jackass if I don't do what I'm supposed to be doing. And
accountability is huge. And if nobody's holding you accountable, so easy to slip.
And that's why I changed it to accountability program, because anybody can give you a workout program. I can give you, hey, do this, this, and this for about 2 weeks, and then I'll just leave you alone. Come back in 2 weeks. Hey, did you do it?
Right.
No. Or I can give you that same program and check in the next day with you. Hey, did you do it? Did you eat this today? Did you do that? It's going to be a lot easier for you to see some change that way, as opposed to me just here. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I want to sign up for this program, where do I go?
You go to projectfitness.com. That's PROJEXT fitness.com.
Okay.
And then you go to the survey, which is on the homepage. You fill it out, pull all your information in there, and then we schedule a consultation call like we just did just now.
Yeah.
And we go over everything as far as your lifestyle, your goals, things like that. And then we just build from there.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'm going to be looking into that.
So when you do that consultation with people, do you know already if they're going to not succeed, they're going to follow through or not? Can you tell people that are like, nope, they won't be back?
Sometimes, because some people are good actors.
Sure. Yeah.
Some people are very good actors. They can come to you. I've had someone that was like, man, I'm so excited to come try your class, and I can't wait, and this. So that gets me excited. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, they're ready to go. And then it's like you hit them and then like, hey, I thought you were coming today. Oh, well, I had something come up. So, but next week I'll be there. And then you follow up and it's the same old, the
excuses.
Same old, excuses. So I just kind of just like, you know what, like some people are very good actors. Others, you kind of know off the rip, like, okay, he's probably not going to do this, or she's not.
Is that why you make him prepay?
Yeah, I always get all the money up front.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there you go. Then you can do whatever you want. I mean, obviously,
because for me, it's about my time.
Oh, absolutely,
absolutely.
I just got to make sure I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting your time.
Right, and it's not like you're just giving them some preordained fitness program that you just hand out to the same, every person. You're putting custom work into every person who comes to you. So of course you got to get.
This is customized workout. So what I give for you, I can't give for the next person, and vice versa. So it has to be a different program. Now, granted, certain people have certain goals that are very similar.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Some of them, you can give them kind of the same routine, but someone that may have, hey, I have arthritis in my hand. I can't lift this heavy. I have a shoulder injury. I have my knees hurt, I can't give them the same program I would give like an athlete or something like that. I have to give them, you know, it's custom, so it has to be catered towards their goals. So it has to be completely different.
Absolutely. So
Sounds
yes,
fun.
of course you got to get you got to get paid because it's all out of your time. So
how did you get with the publicity firm and Melissa?
Melissa, yeah.
Yeah,
How did you
man.
hook up with her? Did she reach out to you, or how does that? I guess I'm curious because of the
Because we need one.
well, I you know, I don't hear of that a lot. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe a lot of fitness people have that, but I thought it was rare and pretty neat. When I heard it, I thought that's neat.
Yeah, Melissa's amazing, man. So Melissa actually had a friend that was coming to my class prior to her coming.
Oh, okay.
And the friend brought her to my class once. I met her, we're cool. And then when the COVID thing kind of like happened, I had like this big workout at this park in North Hollywood, Sherman Oaks area. And it was like a free class. So I had like 50 people out there. It was crazy. So she was one of them, obviously. And then I guess, you know, she saw that, you know, I was able to bring out this many people, and it was great. And she was like, hey, you know, do you need representation? So I was like, hell yeah, I would love
Right.
I didn't know much about PR, but I knew like if I had an extra push, that would obviously be, you know, great for me. So I was just like, yeah, like why not? And ever since then, we kind of just been working, man. So I've been her first fitness client. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've got some celebrities on the roster I've seen on
yeah, man. I got some certain celebrities. My guy Sky Black,
yeah.
He's on All the Queen's Men on BET's. He's doing, you know, other preview shows. I can't even name them all because he's on so many shows right now. And then soon to be on the film side, my guy Christian Robertson, he was on the hit show on Stars, BMF.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They're produced by 50 Cent. And he's now on a show on AMC called A Date with the Vampire, I believe.
Okay.
Oh.
On that. Yeah, and then my girl Carlacia, she was just like the breakout star last season of Outer Banks on Netflix. That was the #1 show on Netflix for like a long time. So
yeah.
she just got done filming season 3, I believe. So I think her character is going to take off this next season. So she's going to be, you know, a huge star. So, and just, you know, a couple others here and there.
Yeah.
You know, but that's kind of just the people that's been pretty consistent with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, seeing the championship shirt or the mindset shirt and the champion, I saw Byron Scott made it to a class.
Yeah, Byron Scott.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was crazy for me. That was real big. Only because, you know, I'm a big Laker fan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a LeBron fan, but happens to play for the Lakers. But you know, it's just everything about, you know, LA, the history, that's basketball royalty, you know, that's Showtime.
Yeah.
So to have him come to my class, it was his wife came to my class once already. Second time she came, she brought him.
Okay.
So I mean, I was just a big fan. My dad's a big fan. So,
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
So that's Showtime, man. So,
yeah, Showtime Lakers were awesome. I love it.
Yeah, that's Showtime. That's basketball royalty. So, you know, I was very honored to have someone like him, you know, took a picture with him, come to my class. So it was amazing, man. So
that's cool.
So, yeah.
Well, and I agree. There's a fun time, and that's really got me really into basketball.
Yeah, that's when I first started really
the rivalry with Bird and everything.
I can remember I used to have it was like an 8-inch TV, 8-inch square TV in my bedroom. And I can remember watching the NBA finals like back in the late 80s, you know, back when they were winning all the time. So,
but I guess I got to ask. So who is the GOAT of basketball?
GOAT. This is a conversation for a different day.
All right.
For a different day, man.
You're an LA guy, so you got a lot to choose from. That's for sure.
We could do a full hour on who the GOAT in the NBA.
Oh my goodness,
there's no doubt.
Yeah, we could do a whole different show on that another day for sure.
Right.
So I got to ask, because I got to say you're gonna draw in more ladies than we're used to having watch, because I don't know if you've looked at our podcast at all, but we do a lot of Playboy Playmate interviews. So we have a very big male audience, but I think you're gonna help with the females. So
thank you.
A lot of females, the first thing they come to the gym, they want to work on the booty. What advice do you got for the girls trying to work on the booty?
Do a lot of single leg exercises. That's gonna target more of the glutes. You want to really just start to isolate the glutes. So doing a lot of single leg exercises, whether it be single leg squats, whether it be Bulgarian split squats, whether it be lunges, whether it be what else is another one? Just exercises that you can do, leg kicks, donkey kicks, leg press, single leg stuff, just things like that. That's really going to isolate the glutes and let it grow like that. So,
and for people that are looking for this that don't know what you're saying, one thing I really like about your Instagram is you give away a lot of this for free because you demonstrate a lot of these things on your Instagram. Yeah. So you can go on there and find out what some of this stuff is. And
if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, if you think I'm speaking Chinese or something like that, just go on my Instagram and you can see everything I'm saying right now is on there. Like everything how to grow a booty, how to build muscle, how to lose fat, what foods to eat to lose fat, the perfect time to go to the gym if you're, just getting back into the gym. So like I do a lot of Ask Mac little segments on my Instagram every now and then, and I kind of just like give out little tips that people can use, so people love it, so I just kept doing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of information there.
There is. So give us your Instagram.
Yeah, my Instagram is Project Mac, Project Mac.
Okay, cool. Right. And before we let you go, we got to talk about you got a podcast that's premiering like right now, isn't it?
What time is it?
Pretty close to right now.
Yeah. So we have a podcast. Me and my friend Jordan, my co-host. He is the owner of the Cozy merchandise.
Okay.
He has a clothing line called Cozy. Very lifestyle friendly type of lifestyle streetwear type of merchandise.
Yeah.
So we just came together. I knew him for a while. We just came together to, I guess just me and him have a lot of conversations when we're working out, because me and him work out sometimes, and just about life, about fitness, about family, about business, about just goals. We share a lot of the same, I guess, viewpoints and mindset. So we just decided, hey man, like let's put this on camera, man, and just record it. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
And we just put together the Gems podcast.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we're pushing right now. The first episode is premiering tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can go ahead, check that out. You can check it out on my Instagram. It's called Gems, the podcast. Just go to my Instagram, it's there. You can find the YouTube link as well. And yeah, man, it's kind of just based around self-improvement. It's based around, interviewing guests who are business people, who are mental wellness, experts or advocates, just overall, just getting different people from different backgrounds and different fields and giving out value to people who may need it. And that's kind of what this thing is about. And we also talk about dating and stuff like that. So
nice. There you go.
Just to keep it spicy,
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, it can always be serious. So we like kind of change it up every now and then.
Is that weekly?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is it?
Yeah. So right now we're doing like twice a month right now, just to start off with, just to see how it goes. And then, once things start picking up, once we start really, because right now we're real busy with just everything else. So that's kind of how we can really just come together and do it twice a month. But once things kind of calm down a little bit, then we can start really pushing more and start doing like a weekly type of thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's how we started. Our first month or two, we were doing 2 a month, and then we
just
pushed it to weekly. And I think the big thing, I mean, if you want to end up going to a weekly thing, just start banking them, because you're gonna run it. Just like record like 2 or 3 at a time, and so you have them set up so that if you have to miss a couple weeks, because we can only record every other week because I have my daughter on other weeks. So we like to record like 2 or 3 episodes every week that I don't have my daughter, and that way we're set for a while. And if we like have to miss a week for some reason, we still have episodes.
Yeah, because right now we're recording out of our friend's studio, so we kind of just like pay the hour. And then we have to pay the editor. So it's like a lot of things we got to do.
Okay.
So I know you guys have your own studio, right?
Well, yeah. We're in the studio and we do all the editing and all the booking, all the editing. So
Yeah, so right now we're kind of just focusing on building a team. So we just got like an in-house editor, so that's gonna be big for us. Who knows? Maybe in a couple months or a year or two, we might end up getting a studio, and we can start doing like three interviews a day. Who knows?
Sure.
So,
nice. Goals, right? Like you said
you
before.
never know you never know how things go. We definitely believe in this podcast. We know that it can really go just from our network and the people that we know can bring value, as well as us. We're still young guys, but we can also share things that we've learned along the way in our lives and from our mentors and what we've been taught. So, sometimes people need to hear that. So I believe this podcast is gonna, go crazy soon. So
absolutely.
Well, best of luck. We'll help promote it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for having me. I don't know if you guys have any more questions for me. I love it. I love this podcast. It's
Thank you so much. Yeah. No, I think I don't know. Do you got anything else? Otherwise, we can let you promote and let you get on your way. You got a podcast premiere to watch. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
We just appreciate your time. So
man, appreciate you guys for having me, man. So make sure you guys go check out Gems the podcast tonight, 7 p.m. premiering. First episode, or the intro episode, I guess.
Sure.
The first episode actually premieres next week with our first guest.
Okay.
So this episode is kind of just like an intro, how we got started, why we're doing it, all the other stuff.
Yep.
Check me out on Instagram at Project Mac, PROJEXT MAC, for all your fitness tips. Sign up for my online training program. Again, you can go to my Instagram, send me a DM, or go to my website, projectfitness.com. Fill out that questionnaire. Let's set up a consultation call, and let's get you to your goals, man.
Yeah, the consultation was painless, so do it. You got no excuses.
It's really
getting started.
Really simple. Yeah, it's really simple, man. So
yeah,
let's do it, y'all.
The first step is the hardest one to make, right?
And and to all the playmates, how y'all doing?
we will let them know. We will send them your
on the D on the
yeah. I like it. Like I said, we get a lot of heat from some of the ladies in our life about, how come you never have guys on? So you're welcome, ladies.
What do you guys talk about with the playmates? Is it kind of just like dating, their industry, or like what is that?
A lot of them have things to promote.
Yeah.
So sometimes they have NFTs right now. A lot of them are pushing. Some have some painting, some things like that they're promoting stuff. And they want to talk about their days of the playmate because they're very proud of it. A lot of them are very proud of it.
Yeah.
And
things like that.
Yeah, they get great stories. And it's great sisterhood. It's great to hear how much they love each other.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And it,
shout out to the playmates. Shout out
the view is nice. I mean, it's we never thought we'd be talking to playmates when we started this thing. Believe me.
Hey, who knows? I might be having playmates on my podcast. Who knows, man?
There you go.
We've had some that are very fit. I'm not. They're all fit. I mean, let me rephrase that.
Yeah, right.
But some that take it to the extreme and still work out. So that's.
Yeah, I've only wore this shirt one other time on the podcast, and that was for a playmate. Her name is Carol Bernola, and she plays professional football, female professional football, and she has a body that she is in such incredible shape. Right. It is ridiculous.
Man, some of those girls that play football, man, they can knock out some dudes, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. So.
I know a couple of women, so yeah.
They put a hurting on me. Is all I know.
For sure.
I'd let them. I'd let them.
Yeah.
I'll
with you, right? Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mac. We appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you guys for having me, man.
Pleasure meeting you.
Likewise, man. Likewise.
All right. Have a good night.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously, though, get your asses out of here.